Namaskar. Welcome learners in this session. I, Dr. Satyendra Gupta from Galgotia University School of Education, welcome you all in this session. This session is based upon the pedagogical basis of mathematics course code BEDU 1073. The topic of the session is correlation of mathematics with other subjects. We all are aware that mathematics and other subjects are having a close relationship. So in this session, we will learn how mathematics and other subjects are correlated to each other and how they contribute to each other. I hope you all will learn and enjoy this session. So we start our journey. So we begin with the session. Dear learner, before starting the session, we just want to recall the points which we have already learned. These points are meaning of mathematics, characteristics of mathematics, language of mathematics, nature of mathematics, values of learning mathematics, and correlation of mathematics with our life. Because these are the points which we have already learned and understood, and these points, this learning will help us for our today's topic. Dear learners, here I would like to highlight the topics which we will cover in the current session. First, we will learn the brief description of correlation. Then we will learn the correlation of mathematics with other subjects. So the subjects are physical science, life science, engineering, social science, languages, art and architecture, psychology, and astronomy. So these are the few subjects which I chose here to correlate mathematics and these subjects. Other than these subjects, there are so many subjects which could be correlated with the mathematics or the subjects which are contributing in the mathematics, as well as mathematics is also contributing these subjects. But just here we will have some basic idea how mathematics is correlated with the other subjects, and especially here we are learning about the subjects which are generally students learn in the school. So after this we will take the one by one the subjects and we will try to understand and we will correlate the mathematics with these subjects. So learners, just we learn about the objective of the session. So after going through this session, learners will be able to describe the meaning of correlation, list the school subjects with which mathematics is correlated, establish the correlation of mathematics with other school subjects, elaborate how mathematics is correlated with other subjects, define the correlation of mathematics in other subjects, and describe the contribution of other subjects in mathematics. So based upon the topics which we chose, so these are the objectives which I hope you will be answered after the completion of this session. So learner, first we understand the meaning of correlation. In simple term, correlation meaning is connect or to be connected. In other words, correlation means mutual relation of two or more subjects or conditions or concept or situation. Further, we can describe it. Correlation is the relationship between two or more variables. If the variables are related in such a way that change in one creates a corresponding change in the other, then the variables are said to be correlated. So this is the brief description about the correlation. Then some same way mathematics has correlation or relationship with other subjects which we study in our schools and in higher classes. Mathematics is one subject which has extensive application in our day-to-day life. So that way we will try to understand the correlation of mathematics with the other subjects. So in this session we just learned the meaning of correlation. Dear learners, here we try to explore the correlation of mathematics with the physical science. Mathematics is the gate and key of the sciences, is given by the Roger Bacon. This detail is enough to understand the learning about the correlation of mathematics with physical science. Same way, Kant described that mathematics is the indispensable instrument of all physical researches. So that's mean the researcher of the physical science is required to learn about the mathematics. Without learning of mathematics, the researcher could not perform his or her research in the area of physical science. Now, we try to explore other things. Physical science without mathematics is meaningless. We can understand that, or already we have learned the physical science, that without mathematics we are not able to write the physical science, and we are not able to describe and prove the concepts of the physics and chemistry. Chemical reactions, scientific theories of chemistry, and detail of elements are only counted and written with the help of mathematics. Then all laws and principles of physics are expressed in the form of equations and formula only by using mathematical language and symbols. Then, mathematics helps to make physical sciences more interesting and practical, and the opportunities for correlations are endless. So these are the some points highlighted here just to understand the correlation of the mathematics and the physical sciences. And we can give the thousands of examples which will show that and which will prove that there is a strong correlation between the mathematics and physical sciences. Without mathematics, physical science could not survive. So dear learner, now we understand the correlation of mathematics with life science. Here, the claim of any particular branch of natural philosophy to be considered as a science can be assessed only on the basis of the amount of mathematics employed in it. It is stated by the Comet. So he is trying to telling that if we want to learn the science or we want to prove the natural philosophy also, so then we have to increase the content of mathematics in it. Now, mathematical and theoretical life science or biology is an interdisciplinary scientific research field with a range of applications. Now we try to understand that the field is sometimes called mathematical biology or biomathematics. That's mean where we are using the mathematics or we are integrating the mathematics with biology. So now this field is being known as the biomathematics. Using mathematics, we can create a mathematical model of biological problem in a paper. Then, using mathematical tool, we understand and analyze the biological system in a better way. So these lines are highlighting and telling us about the importance of mathematics in the biology. So these lines are telling that there is a correlation and a strong correlation between the biology or life science with the mathematics. Dear learners, now we understand the correlation of mathematics with engineering. Mathematics is the tool especially suited for dealing with abstract concepts of any kind, and there is no limit to its power in this field. P. stated this quote. We know that an engineer can be a good and successful engineer only if she or he is good in mathematics. Now, mathematics form a stable base for all engineering courses. Engineering deals with surveying, labeling, designing, estimating, construction, etc. In all these processes, application of mathematics is very important. Computer science, its programming and applied fields all are dependent on mathematics. We all are aware that about the information and communication technology, computer sciences, whether we talk about the artificial intelligence or machine learning, every area of the engineering and especially the computer engineering is directly based upon the mathematics. So there is a strong correlation between the mathematics and the engineering, and especially the engineering of the today's time. It is better to understand that the mathematics is contributing totally in the engineering. Dear learner, we now understand the correlation of mathematics with social science. The social sciences mathematically developed are to be controlling factors in civilization. W. F. White stated this. He explained here that if we use the mathematical concept and the mathematical system in the development of social sciences theories, then these theories will better way contribute in the development of the civilization. History, geography, economics, and all the social sciences subjects are correlated with mathematics, and we better way know this. Mathematics helps in calculating the dates and days of various historical events and predicting the future based on the past events. In geography, mathematics helps in drawing the maps to the scale, locating the place, and estimating the distance between different places. The history of mathematicians and their contributions provide useful background for the teaching of mathematics and history. In economics, mathematical language and methods are frequently used to interpret social phenomena, generalize laws governing economic policy, and predict economic growth. So learners, here in just some lines, we are trying to understand the correlation between the mathematics and the social science. And with many examples, we can learn that and we can explain the correlation between the mathematics and the social sciences. Here we just talk about the economics, and we know that the economical theories are developed with the help of mathematics. Same way, geography is totally based upon the mathematics, and in geography we use the mathematical knowledge. Same way, when we talk about the history, so dates and the date lines all are based upon the mathematics. And same way, history also contributes in the development of the mathematics. We learn about the development of mathematics, we learn about the historians, we learn about the mathematicians, their life history, their contribution. So vice versa, social science also contributes and correlate with the mathematics, and mathematics also contributes and correlate with the social sciences. Dear learners, now we understand the correlation of mathematics with languages. This is very important section because the human being learns first language and then mathematics. So the beginning of our life depends upon the learning on languages and the learning of mathematics, as well as the languages contributed in the development of mathematics, because only the languages learn the mathematics, how to write them, how to express them, and vice versa. Mathematics also contributed in the development of the languages. So here we just learned that the language is the vehicle for communications, and mathematics cannot be learned without the use of language. Then mathematics helps the students to learn the language with clarity and exactness. Certain mathematical concepts, especially abstract concepts, can be learned only in the form of verbal statement known as definitions. So here in brief we are trying to understand the correlation between the mathematics and language. And just we in these lines try to understand that to express the mathematics, to describe the mathematics, to write it on the paper, we need the language. And so language are very strongly correlated with the mathematics, and as well as we also require to learn the language, whether any language, to express our views, our ideas, to communicate our ideas to the whole world. We need the strong foundation of the language. So we cannot ignore the learning of language, because only languages are the helpful tools for the human being to communicate with each other. So mathematics and languages both are having the strong correlation, and mathematics contribute in the area of language, and also languages also contribute in the area of mathematics. Dear learners, in this interesting session, we learn about the correlation of mathematics with art and architecture. Read these lines carefully. Music is a hidden exercise in arithmetic of a mind, unconscious of dealing with numbers. Now, mathematics is a knowledge of truth and realities, and we are aware that, and we have learned that mathematics is pure mathematics and we cannot manipulate it. So this is also a part of art and beauty. Mathematics deals with the truth. Mathematics helps in appreciating the beauty in art and architecture. Only mathematical mind can appreciate beautiful pieces of architecture with some sense of confidence. Appreciation of rhythm, proportion, balance, and symmetry postulates a mathematical mind. Now, the artist weave their knowledge of mathematics to form symmetry and proportion into their creations to make it beautiful. So these lines are stating that the mathematics is having the strong correlation with the art and architecture also, and maths contribute in the development of architecture, the construction, the building, and maths helps the whether the musician, whether it is the painter or any sculpture or any other artist, they all need the geometrical help of the mathematics or arithmetical need of the mathematics, and beauty of the mathematics they use in their art and artistic creations. Same way, these art and architecture also learn the mathematicians how beautifully to present our work, how needful do our work. So there is a correlation between the mathematics and art, and both contributes to each other. Dear learners, in this interesting session, we just learned about the mathematics with psychology, how they are correlated to each other. So it is not only possible but necessary that mathematics be applied to psychology, and we all aware about this fact. Experimental educational psychology has become highly mathematical due to its concern with such factors as intelligence quotient, standard deviation, mean, median, mode, correlation coefficients, and probable errors. Statistical analysis is the only reliable method of attacking social and psychological phenomena. And we all are aware that whenever we are required to use any psychological tool, then we need the stats and mathematics operation to convert the raw data into standard data. And then only we can explain them, and we can use that standardized data to interpret any result. So this shows the strong correlation between the mathematics and the psychology. Dear learners, now we understand the correlation of mathematics with astronomy. Astronomers use mathematics all over time. All laws of astronomy, majority of them understood by mathematical concept. Mathematics provides a basis of find out the distance between planets, number of stars in galaxy, numbers of planets and their satellite, etc. These are the very basic examples which are telling about the correlation of mathematics and astronomy. But we know that very high extent of mathematics is required in the astronomy, very high level of calculations are required in the astronomy, and for that the astronomers are required the deep knowledge and depth of the mathematics in their operations. So mathematics contributes too much in the area of astronomy because only with the help of mathematics they can calculate and they can precisely calculate the distances between the earth and the other planets and the satellites which are revolving around the earth. So all are based upon the knowledge of mathematics. So this shows the correlation of mathematics with the astronomy. So dear learners, now in the end of the session, we just summarize the points which we learned just before this section. So first of all, we learn about the meaning of correlation. Then we learn about the correlation of mathematics with school subjects because these are the subjects which are normally students learn in the schools, which are physical science, life science, engineering, social science, languages, art and architecture, psychology and astronomy. So learners, in this presentation, we just understood the correlation between the mathematics and the other subjects and how mathematics is contributing in the development of the other subjects as well as how these subjects also helping the mathematics and its development. So learners, now time has come to test your knowledge. What you have learned in this section. So just you are expected to answer these questions. First question is, in brief, describe the meaning of correlation. Prepare a list of the school subjects with which mathematics is correlated. Then establish the correlation of mathematics with other school subjects with suitable examples. Elaborate how mathematics is correlated with other subjects. Then define the contribution of mathematics in other subjects with suitable examples. Then next question is, describe the contribution of other subjects in mathematics on the basis of your own experiences. So learners, I hope all of you will be able to answer these questions. So dear learner, these are the references which you could refer for the better understanding and further learning about the topic we just discussed about the correlation of mathematics with other subject. If you want to learn more, you want to understand more about the correlation of the mathematics with other subjects, so then you can refer these references. Some links are given here. I hope you have understood the correlation between the mathematics and the other subjects. So thank you for watching me and listening me, and I hope this section will help you for the better understanding about the pedagogy of mathematics. Thank you for watching me.